what's up? I'm outside just taking a walk. So I know it's dark, so I apologize, but I just felt the need to like make a video. Because I was watching a TikTok and this girl who was a occultist was explaining the Goetia, and someone in the comments who was Christian was even saying that the Goetic entities, like a lot of Christians actually work with them to aid them in their spiritual practice or tap into that Christ consciousness. Which there's no evidence on that, but it makes sense because my higher self had told me that there are a lot of pastors and whatnot who do work with them. But not a lot of Christians know that because they don't understand things from the exoteric on a surface level of stuff. And it also makes sense to when I was like fasting years ago, and Asmodeus, who was one of the kings of the Goetia, was telling me that they are divine and they are to help with their spiritual growth, with spiritual enlightenment. And he's one of my patrons, and it does make a lot of sense. And so, knowing that Solomon had worked with them to build up his temple, so Solomon actually obviously represents the soul, you building at that temple, that's your mind. And so it adds up to what Asmodeus has said to me. And when it comes to working with them and when it comes to like offerings, I personally don't believe in giving the offerings. I mean, you can if you want to, but you don't have to because they're from within. So unlike how horror movies and all this stuff make demons out to be, which most of those who are on the left-hand path know that demon is Greek for divine power or guardian spirit, because they are a part of us that we manifest. And when we're invoking them, we're basically like they're already within, so we're just basically embodying that energy of them when you're doing that invocation. So I'm not comparing them to Hindu gods. I'm not saying Hindu gods are demons, obviously they're not. But I personally don't believe in giving offerings to Hindu gods because they're basically, God. Is a monotheistic, and they do worship just one God, just that different gods as an example of connecting with the main God. Just like archangels, it's equivalent to that. And archangels don't need offerings at all.